I did Shrek 1, I did Shrek 2, but what is something I haven't done yet?
Huh?
Talk to a woman. But then you guys asked me for the third one, and let me tell you, this movie is the reason people think sequels are a mistake. We start with King Harold, he's a frog now, and he's currently disconnecting from the server. Shrek, the kingdom needs a king. Don't let the guy with the ponytail take my throne. Harold explains that Shrek is next in line. He tries to do king-related things, like honoring knights, throwing bottles at ships for good luck, and dressing like royalty. But he fails miserably. King, I'm an ogre. I eat onions like apples. I don't know how to do taxes, let alone run a country. Then, the king dies, and the funeral, oh my god. They've got a frog choir singing. It's a 5-minute scene of just frogs singing songs. This feels like a fever dream I had when I was 5. Turns out, there's another heir. Arthur Pendragon. Some teenager, living somewhere else. Someone else's problem. Shrek immediately says, "Perfect, he can do it." So Shrek, Donkey and Puss set off on a quest to find a random kid and give him a kingdom. Absolutely no background check. They get on a boat and Fiona drops the news. "Bye Shrek, have fun on your boat trip. By the way, I'm pregnant. See ya." Shrek doesn't even have time to process it. He's on the boat and has a literal horror movie nightmare. There are hundreds of older babies with Shrek's face. They're coming out of the walls. They are breathing on him. The animators were definitely going through something when they made this. They arrive at Worcestershire Academy.
It's Worcestershire.
It's a medieval high school, which is just an excuse to make cool kid jokes from 2007. They find Arthur, and Arthur is awkward, insecure, and apologizes for existing. Sorry. Shrek looks at him like, "Yo Artie, my main man, wanna be king man? It's better than getting stuffed in a locker, right? Is this a prank? Is there a camera? I don't wanna be king, I just wanna survive gym class." Shrek tries to use Gen Z slang to fit in. It's painful. They finally drag Arthur onto the boat, but he realizes being king means work. So he tries to hijack the ship like he's in Pirates of the Caribbean. He crashes it immediately. Professional idiot move. Respect. They crash land and meet Merlin. He's a wizard who clearly had one too many magic potions. He's retired and wearing a bathrobe. He offers to teleport them home. Arthur explains that no one believes in him. Shrek, emotionally allergic to feelings, says, "You don't need them to believe in you. Prove them wrong." This hits Arthur hard, because no one has ever said that to him. This is the movie quietly saying, if no one actually believes in you, fuck them. Shrek is accidentally becoming a dad before the kids even show up. Meanwhile, in Far Far Away, Prince Charming is back. He is now working as an actor after his mother's death, and he is thinking about his revenge towards Shrek every single minute of his life. He gathers every villain who got rejected by a fairy tale. This is literally the evil Avengers. Listen up, you ugly background evil characters. We are taking Far Far Away back. Who's with me? Their motivation? We were promised happy endings. Which is honestly the most relatable villain motivation in the franchise. We have Cinderella's stepsister, we have Captain Hook, we have this Cyclops with one eye, we have a short guy, and we have talking trees. We also have the witch from Snow White. That is a tough squad. So they head towards the castle and they do not find Shrek there. Prince Charming tries to find out where Shrek is, so he interrogates Pinocchio. "Tell me where he is, wooden boy."
I'm not saying that he isn't, not in a place that isn't the place I'm not mentioning.
Honestly, Pinocchio is a mood.
Enough! Shrek went off to bring back the next heir!
Charming finds out where Shrek is, so he sends some of his goons to attack him, but they get clapped by Shrek. The princesses get betrayed by Rapunzel. She turns out to be Charming's girlfriend, so they get put in jail. The boys start begging Merlin to cast them a spell to teleport them immediately to far, far away.
I shall cast the spell. A warning may cause nausea, hair loss, or accidental swole swapping. Ho ho!
Puss? Why do I feel like I want to lick my own paws? Donkey and Puss swap their bodies because of the spell. This is the best part of the movie because for the next 20 minutes, Puss in Boots has to deal with having hooves and Donkey is trying to be a suave cat. So Shrek, Arthur, Puss and Donkey show up in Far, Far Away. They see that something is wrong with the kingdom. They get captured by Prince Charming and his goons. To save Arthur, Shrek takes the blame on himself and that way Arthur is released. Puss and Donkey get sent to jail with the princesses, where they tell them that Prince Charming is planning to kill Shrek at a live show. The princesses are locked up. Usually, they just sit there, but Fiona's mom, the queen, decides she's not done with the script.
I've got a forehead made of vibranium! Watch this!
She literally headbutts through 2 stone walls. She's the strongest character in the Shrek cinematic universe. The princesses start training like they've gone 3 years in Dagestan. Snow White sings, and woodland creatures attack people. Sleeping Beauty sleeps down and chooses violence. This is the stop waiting to be saved arc, and it goes kinda hard. Puss and Donkey see Arthur and they tell him that Shrek did that only to save his life from Charming. Charming catches Shrek and puts on a plate to kill him in front of everyone. It's a musical again, because this movie loves musicals. Shrek is chained up and Arthur shows up to save the day by giving a speech. We all have choices speech. You don't have to be bad, Captain Hook. You could be a florist. Cyclops, you could be a librarian. Just don't be mean.
Yeah, you know what? He's right. My dad never hugged me. I'm gonna go open a vegan bakery.
All the evil boys put their weapons down. The stakes vanished faster than my motivation to go to the gym. But Charming is not about to give up. He tries to attack and kill Arthur, but Shrek saves him. Then Charming switches targets to Shrek and puts the sword through him. But, as our dear friend Thanos said,
You should have gone for the head.
Because Charming missed.
Oh my god.
He didn't hit Shrek. Charming gets crushed by a fake castle tower. It's a very L death for a guy who spent the whole movie yapping. Arthur becomes king, and suddenly his DMs are filled with women from his university saying,
I loved you always. I was just too shy to tell you.
Shrek goes back to the swamp. He has 3 babies, and they're actually kind of cute.
Aww.
If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, and comment what movie should I ruin next.